Welcome to the Digital Production Buzz at the 2015 NAB Show. Hi, this is Larry Jordan, and this interview was recorded live on the trade show floor. For more information, visit digitalproductionbuzz.com. Our next guest has spent his life searching for a steady job. He is the founder of That Studio. He's been a filmmaker, he has been a blogger, he's been an instructor, and now he's shifted gears into developing his own effects. This can only mean Kanen Flowers, Chief That Officer at That Studio. Kanen, good to have you with us.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be here.
How would you describe That Studio?
Well, That Studio is an online collaborative post-production facility. We do post-production and visual effects for a lot of films. We had 6 films in Sundance this year that we did visual effects for.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We have artists, about 50 artists in about 30 countries, and we do an online collaborative workflow. So we're using things like Whipster and Trello and all of these things you may have heard of to live in a post-production world without a facility.
Well, we've talked with the guys from Whipster, but managing a virtual studio can be a challenge in and of itself because you don't have people that you can walk over to and look over their shoulder and say, how's it going?
That's
How
exactly
do you manage that?
Well, we do it with a combination of technology, right? So Whipster is a great thing for internal and external review and approval. We take shots and we put them in Whipster and we show them to our clients and they get to mark them up right there on the screen. That's been a godsend for us. We use Trello, which is a free card-based management system, just like you would take cards and move them around. We use that. And then for real-time communication, because we're not there with each other, we use something called Slack, which is text-based real-time communication. So we have this great way of communicating with everyone all the time, 24 hours a day in all these countries.
Now, in addition to the headaches of running a post-production studio, this wasn't enough pain in your life.
No.
You needed to do something different. Tell me what the latest venture is.
So we needed all of our artists in all of these different places all around the world to have access to the same assets. And because we do a lot of visual effects and a lot of finishing, we needed music, we needed audio atmospheres, we needed different visual effects like smoke and fire and flame and snow and light ramps and speed ramps and all these different things. But we were shipping drives around. And in 1 month, our FedEx, DHL, and UPS bill was about $15,000 sending out drives.
$15,000?
Yeah.
That's excessive, don't you think?
I think it's, but we had to because we're constantly moving drives. So we, as a former technologist or recovering technologist, as I say, I thought there's got to be a better way. So we're Premiere Pro users. So we built a Premiere Pro panel that allows all of these assets to live in the cloud. You can preview them as thumbnails, and then when you need one, if you're online, you just drag and drop it into your timeline and it comes off the cloud.
Well, that's wonderful for your artists, but how do the rest of us benefit?
So we realized as we were showing this, we were around clients, and our clients were looking at that and saying, we need that. We need all of our people in the field to have access to the same content. And so this year at NAB, we thought we would release that product to an audience. We thought we'd give it a wide release.
Well, I was just thinking, if you're a visual production house and you want to have everybody have access to the same assets, there's both a public and a private side to that panel.
Yep.
The public side is here's stuff that studio has created, but there's also the private side, which is specific just to that production house. Does the product support both?
Not today, but this is our first product. We launched it 72 hours ago. We're getting a lot of great feedback, and number one with a bullet feature is to allow third-party content into it.
Well, I had a chance. I was over visiting your booth at the Super Meet, and your marketing director did an outstanding job
Yeah,
of
amazing.
showcasing the product. Tell me what it is exactly that is in there. What's the offering?
So right now it's 16,000 different visual effects like snow and smoke and fire and all those things at 2.5K and up, and it's atmospheres to put behind your your television or your film to kind of give it that feel, and it's atmospheres. It's like music beds, right? But unlike other companies, we give you all of the music beds, all of the stems, so you can create your own, and it's a royalty-free license for any way that you want to use it. So you can use it in film, you can use it with 1 million viewers. We don't restrict you on the way that we license it because, as remember last year, I said our primary focus is the artist. Not their customer. We want you, the artist, to be successful.
Now, are all these 16,000 elements ones that you've created, or are they licensed from other sources?
Right now, every single thing that's in there is something we've created or we own 100% outright. Yep.
That's a lot of work.
Well, as you know, this was a big part of our partnership with Rampant last year. One of the things that Rampant allowed us to do was seed our content library with a tremendous amount of amazing visual effects. And so we took that and we expanded upon it with our own, After Effects and all of these other atmospheres and music and all of these different things. And then we created this panel as well. So it's been a fabulous year for us.
So now put your blogger industry pundit hat on for
Yes,
the last 2 or 3 minutes we've got. What's been your key takeaway here at the show?
I am happy, and I think everyone else should be happy. I have seen the most genuinely excited, creative people willing to look at new products, willing to spend money for the first time, and I think a while. Last year was bleak compared to this year to me.
2 years ago was worse.
Exactly. So this has been, I am more excited about the people and the enthusiasm that people have and just the level of energy that people are bringing to the table, wanting to create new content, wanting to put it on the internet, wanting to engage with software companies and see how everyone can work together. I am seeing software companies cooperate for the first time in a decade. And I'm just blown away by that. I'm so excited.
Is there a particular product that caught your eye or a couple products that caught your eye?
Well, obviously the Adobe Reveal is near and dear to my heart because we use Adobe products. Obviously the Blackmagic, the very small Blackmagic camera, I'm very excited about that as well.
We ordered 500 of them as soon as they were released. We don't know what we're doing with them, but we're going to have a collection.
That's right. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought I'm mounting that on everything that could ever, and drones. Of course, there was the drone pavilion, so you could imagine one of those tiny Blackmagic cameras on drones. The thing that was the most interesting and simultaneously disturbing thing that I've seen at the show was, did you see the kill room at the Red booth?
I did not. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so they have, the Red booth has...
For their new weapon.
Yeah, they have a room where they have 2 bodies on slabs, and a serial killer comes out every hour and actually takes the heart out of these. and you get to watch it through a Red camera, and I thought, I don't know if this is good marketing or if it's just there to freak me out, but I'm watching it. I don't know.
All I could remember is the screams coming out of the booth. That was it. I didn't have the courage to go in, but I walked past it.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Where can people go to learn more about the products you offer? And are you still interested in post-production clients, or have you given up that business entirely?
No, we eat our own dog food, so we built a product that we use. So if you want to know more about us, go to That Studio, that's THAT Studio, and everything's there. And I should mention, until the end of this month, normally if you bought all these assets separately, it'd be over $3,000. Until the end of this month, we have an NAB Show special. Our launch special, $249 unlocks everything.
Wow. Now that website is all one word, THAT, thatstudio.com. And Kanen Flowers is the Chief That Officer. Just try to get that through your head. Anyway, it's That Studio. Kanen, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Larry. Appreciate it.
Take care.